Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV, and this is the aftermath. Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV in association with Mondo Goal, the weekly fantasy league, and we're doing the aftermath today from the legendary Gunners pub just behind Highbury here, and I've got with me G from the Big Arsenal discussion. I've got Ty here, and I've got Claude. And we're going to, speak about the game today, West Ham versus Arsenal. Listen, great victory for the Arsenal today. I thought it was a, very accomplished performance. I mean, G, what did you make of it today?
I think we started off not too bad, and then probably, towards the beginning, after we got the golden injury time in the first half, we started off a bit lethargic in the second half, and then as soon as Santi and Welbeck came on, we picked it up, went through the gears, and it was a comfortable victory.
What about you, Claude? I mean, Giroud, a guy that you knock a lot, but came up with he had a hand in everything today, really, when I think about it.
He did play well, world-class goal. Just in time, the referee was about to blow the half-time whistle, weren't he? And in the second half, we got better and comfortable winners in the end.
Was you ever worried today, West Ham?
Well, I can understand what this man is saying. He did.
G. That's his name, by the way.
Sorry, I didn't want to say that. Sorry, G. I can understand what G was saying. While we're still 1-0, we did have a bit concerns. But the thing is, the pace of Lauren was absolutely fantastic. He absolutely matched Sacco for pace and strength. And the clearances, the good save from David at 0-0 in the first half. Defensively, we were brilliant. Obviously, we needed a second goal, and we could have got a third, maybe a fourth. But I thought we did well. There was a bit of concerns, but nothing we couldn't really handle. So, it's a top performance when you think we didn't really play that well, and we still won at a canter. So it bodes well, hopefully, for Tuesday when we hopefully get the result we need against Monaco and hopefully go through as well.
That's going to be a tough one. I'm going to talk about that later on. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to get into the fans' tweets and find out what they had to say about the game. We got Ozil Pass here. He says Ramsey seems rejuvenated since coming back, and Giroud proving the doubters wrong again. And even Flamini scored. I mean, what do you think of that? What do you think of that, G? I mean, Giroud proving the doubters wrong.
Yeah, look, every season he showed progression, and he's doing no less this season. He's come back from injury. I think he scored 4 in the last 4 at home or something like that. He scored he must be on 12 in 17 or 13 in 17 games since he's come back. You can't fault him. No,
why is it that he seems to get so much stick then? Because his goal scoring record is good. Away from home, he's a good player to have in the team. He holds the ball up. People say he don't score in the big games, but he scored against City. I mean, why does he get so much stick then? What do you think it is?
I don't know. Maybe it's because of his price tag. With us fans, we do go by
He didn't
price.
cost that much, did he?
No, that's what I'm saying, because he's only 12 million. If he was a 30 million pound striker and he had the record, he came in this season, he had the record he does now, we'll be rating him as much as we do Costa or Aguero. Like I said before, he's improving season on season on season. He does that. He improves season on season. He's not your world-class striker, but he's good for the system that we've got. We could get better strikers, but to be honest with you, for me, he's doing it. He's doing it, and you can't ask for any more than that.
Robbie, I mean, the problem lies is he is not a world-class striker, and if you want to go to the next level, that's what you need.
So who would you bring in now? If world-class strikers are out there available, who would you say?
Someone like Cavani, someone like that. I mean, there are strikers out there.
Cavani's been a bit hit and miss, though, hasn't he? He's not been the same Cavani that we saw at Napoli.
He's world-class. He is a great player. I mean, you could even say
is or was. I mean, he hasn't done it. True what G's saying. Cavani at the moment, for me. One second, Claude. Cavani at the moment, it seems to be like he's a name at the moment. But what has he done recently?
Okay, yeah, okay, but he has just come back from an injury, I think, and so listen, mate, I rate him very highly, and what I saw him the other night, I thought he had a really good game the other night, and that was against Chelsea. And when you watch Giroud against Chelsea, he doesn't seem to produce it, does he?
Yeah, but he scored against Man City. He scored the winning goal, same sort of thing.
Okay, I'll give him the Man City game, but then we're not playing the Man City that are really firing at the moment. We've got Man City at the right time as well, haven't we? Come on, let's play.
But you could say that for anything, though. Nobody gave us a chance. When we went up to that, to the Etihad, I remember Gary Neville saying, "Oh yeah, well, if Arsenal win, it will be something out of left field." The same thing's going to happen again. And when we win now, all people were saying, even Joe Hart and Pellegrini was saying, "Oh yeah," Joe Hart said, "Oh, it was only 2 goals." I'm sorry, 2 goals that won the game. It was a penalty. This is what I mean. So when are we going to get credit? People say we haven't beaten none of the big teams. We've beaten them, we still don't get credit. If we didn't beat them now, what would they have said? Sorry, Claude, what would they have said? They would have said, "Oh yeah, a bad Man City team and Arsenal still can't beat them." So what can we do? The thing is,
I think he can be that player, but he's not consistent. I mean, for every Man City, and today there's Monaco and Spurs. So you know, I mean, you've got.
Listen, anyway, hold on. I'm going to move it on, right? Because we've got to get... These people have been tweeting in, mate. We want to hear what they got to say as well, right? So, Updating Arsenal says, great to see Rambo scoring again. He said, Giroud on fire, Koscielny great in defence, and more teams getting cock-blocked. And I'm going to ask you... and I'm going to ask you again, G. I'm going to ask you again, G. But this guy's just come out of nowhere. I mean... If we'd have signed him, if this was a new signing that we had made in January, we'd all be raving now and saying, masterstroke. I mean, but yet still, again, with Coquelin, people are saying, yeah, he's doing really well, he's done well, but still not the answer. But what more can he do? He's doing great at the moment.
Yeah, well, whether it's by design or fault, you know, he's come in since December and he's done brilliantly. I was talking to James Ollie of the Evening Standard on my podcast, AFTV podcast in the week, and James Ollie said, if anything, it's probably proven to Wenger that this is the specialist midfielder we need to get in the summer. You know, so somebody that can play alongside him, you know, going forward next season. I think you cannot fault what he's done. Every game, he's just brilliant, every game. I've asked the question, you know, if he continues like this, can we get somebody else who's a bit more of an all-round box-to-box midfielder? Either that or a defensive midfielder, either one. But for me, Coquelin, you can't fault him. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's been what we've been missing for the last couple of seasons. Where has he been for the last couple of seasons?
Where has he been? Getting into another one here. Alex Batt says Giroud doesn't get enough praise, and that's the end. Simple. I think we all agree on that. Harry Gallagher says another team has finally witnessed what it's like getting cock-blocked. Right, so that's another one for Coquelin. Guna 2009 Carl says all 3 goals are magical. The link-up play, back to our best, but Ozil needs to become more greedy. Now, what's up with Ozil today? I mean, he could have had a hat-trick, surely. I mean, chances that... I mean, why isn't he, like this gentleman says, why isn't he more greedy?
Because he's gone down on record saying that he'd prefer to set up goals than score them. You know, so he's always creative. But the thing is...
Come on, man. I mean, he had a couple of chances today. Surely you want to score. What I mean...
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, he did score when he was put through at Aston Villa by Danny, didn't he? You know. But I don't know. It's just maybe he's unselfish. He tried to move the game on. But the thing is, I've been impressed with Mesut since he's come back.
A hit for you, I was going to say that. Is he a hit or miss for you?
He's a hit. Especially the thing is, and he was a hit last season. The funny thing is, it's very, very difficult. Alexis now, for him to come in and do what he's done is amazing, but it's not normal. So the Premiership takes time for loads of players. But for Mesut, he's come with this big price tag. He's come from Real Madrid.
What about you? Hit or miss?
No, hold on. No, also, what you've got to realise is his style of play in the Premiership looks different to if he's playing in the Liga. Because our game is a lot quicker. And
Just quickly, is
What
he a
he
hit?
does is, for me, he's a hit.
He's a hit.
He's
G, hit or miss for you? He's not looking like a hit here. What do you reckon?
Look, sometimes he's a hit, sometimes he's a miss.
But overall, hit or miss?
Overall, it's I wouldn't say he's a hit. I wouldn't say he's a hit overall. For the period of time he's been here, he started off brilliantly when he came. You know, mid last season he started to tail off. People saying he's had the World Cup hangover and whatnot and so on and so forth. He's doing well in certain games, but he needs to do it consistently. Is he a continuity player? Is he our star man? Is he the best number 10 in the world? I'm still to be convinced about that.
And I'll do this one finally. Tony Da Silva Fox says a perfect result today. Coquelin, Monreal was brilliant again. Now let's take this to Monaco on Tuesday. Now, guys, quickly, I'm going to run through all of you guys. Monaco away, 3-1 down. It's mission impossible. Can it be done, Claude?
well, as I said, we need snookers, don't we, mate? I think what the only chance we've got is if they are relaxed, like Madrid were the other night. Real Madrid were relaxed and they thought they were already through, and they might just relax a bit. If we get an early goal, get one just after the second half, and then they'll be under pressure. But it's a very tall order, mate. It's a very tall order.
What about you, G? Mission impossible over in Monaco. Like Claude said, you know, Real Madrid the other night nearly slipped up against Schalke. I know it wasn't 3 goals, but Chelsea slipped up in a game that everybody expected them to cruise through in. Can we pull off an upset over there in Monaco?
Okay, well, the good thing is the victory over Man United on Monday means it's not Monaco or bust. That's the Monte Carlo or bust. That's the first thing. Second thing is it's not mission impossible. It's more mission improbable. But if we get that early goal, put the jitters up, and you never know. You never know.
Ty, ever the optimist.
Absolutely.
Ever the optimist. But three away goals against the team that's got the best defensive record in the Champions League this season. Is that possible?
It's possible. You know what? I like what G's coming from. I say it's mission impossible, because the thing is, if I can remember quite rightly, we went to AC Milan and won when they'd never been beaten at home. We beat them 2-0. We beat Inter Milan 5-1. Obviously, it's a different team. That was the Invincibles era. You know, why not? The funny thing is, we have a chance, yes, because we know we can score goals. Obviously, we can't concede. We know we can score goals, but we've got to do ourselves justice. We know we're better than the performance we showed. So why not? Everybody's writing us off. That's fine. The thing is, Monaco, it's not going to be an intimidating atmosphere. There's not a lot of fans, so we can come and play our football. We need, obviously, pacey forwards and net to get right now. But I don't see why not. I think if we can go into overdrive, we can take on anybody. Claude said, Claude's made a good point that it's going to be difficult. But the thing is, I know we lost 3-1 to them. This is not Barcelona. This is not Bayern Munich. It's not Real Madrid. So this team, we can even get at those teams. This team can be got at. But G makes a good point. It's about believing. Now, I don't want to make a cliche. Did anybody believe we could go to Anfield in 1989 and win? The bookies didn't, but George Graham did, and he made the players believe it. And that is what Arsene and the players must do. They must believe. Before anything happens, they must believe we are good enough. This is a fantastic chance we've had in ages to progress. So why not? Why not? Like G said, we've had a fantastic week. And if we can do that by getting through, it will just be better. And it will make our season better. And it will show the people, the doubters, that they're wrong about us. Because they're going to, if we don't go through it, they're going to say, oh, yeah, an epic fail. But why not? We've done it against Bayern Munich. Why not?
Well, Churchillian speech there. Churchillian speech there by Ty. Listen, listen, don't forget to check out Mondo Gold, the Fantasy League. The link is below. Enter your team. Each and every week you can enter a team into it and you get a chance to win cash, or you can even play for free. So check out the link below and enter your team in for Mondo Goal. And also don't forget, we're coming from the Gunners Pub today. If you ever come to any of the games here down there at the Emirates Stadium, this is like a real authentic, real old school Arsenal pub. here for years. Make sure you come down here and check it out. And all the staff at the Gunners Pub, thank you for letting us do the aftermath here today.
Let me just say one more thing. Well done, Robbie, for roasting Adrian Durham the other day.
Brilliant.
Roasted him.
Adrian Durham, you got served.
Like Percy's nuts. Roasted.
Leave all that out. Leave all that out. Leave all that out. That's for, listen, thanks for watching the aftermath today. And don't forget to subscribe here to Arsenal Fan TV. And keep sending in those tweets. Over the past couple of seasons, but he keeps banging in the goals week in, week out.
And that's what I want. If I keep criticising, he'll keep banging them in, won't it? It works, isn't it? Fantastic.